Okay, I'm on the Starlite Cutoff Trail. I'll go down here a little ways. I'm not going all the way. I prefer to go home through the woods, not down the city streets. What's the matter? Problem here is you get awful close to the bushes for the ticks and the poison oak growing along the edge. And I gotta watch all these deep gullies or I'll fall in it and break my leg. So it's a cool trail. Here's where I found a lot of my wildflowers I took photos of. Lots of spider webs. That's just a little narrow trail through here. Poison oak growing in the middle. Oh, no, that's just oak. But there's poison oak that grows down the middle of the path. You can hear the freeway from up here. I'll take the wider side. It's that stuff that skids all over the place. Is what you're walking on in here. Lots of butterflies flitting around. And it's just down off the hills, kind of paths around deer trails, and it's just pretty down through here. There's poison oak. Wait a second, got a spider hanging on my hat. And just pathways around. Sorry for the snuffling, my ears plug up. I think I gain about 500 feet in altitude from my mother's up to the cell tower, and it's about 300 from here to my mother's. See, and there's a little bit of view through the trees, kind of overblown, overexposed. Watch for poison oak. Don't really want that. That's not much fun. Go too much farther. Watch the roots. We'll get down to where it gets steep, and I gotta pay attention or I'll skid down the hill. Okay, here's a level. So that's about the angle of the trail, I guess. I'm kind of pointing down at it. And there's little side trails that go off, and they circle back around to the main trail. Here's town. Kind of bright, the sun's shining right on them. There's some parts of town. Need to pull it in. And we'll see the cul-de-sac pretty soon. Okay, I'm not going much farther, it's getting downhill. And I gotta pay attention to where I'm walking. So I can't really, never mind. Oh, ouch. Okay, far enough. Okay, there's one of the roads through town. And town, you can maybe see the freeway a little bit. I've gone far enough for now. We're getting into the really crummy road. But it splits there, and this way goes downhill. It goes uphill, and then it all circles back around. And then it comes out on Starlite Loop, which is where those houses were up on the ridge. Okay, I guess I can go back up. Let me watch where I'm going or I'll fall again. Gotta really, if you stay in the looser stuff, it's not so bad. But you get on the real hard packed stuff, and that's when it skids. I hear a siren off in the distance. And then there's just little areas like this that are cool. That's a down madrone tree. Going uphill a little. There's some really cool pine cone things. They're not so cool now. Right in the middle of poison oak, of course. I think they're off the madrone trees. I haven't quite been able to figure it out yet. few of them. They always seem to be near the madrones. So that's why I assume they're off the madrone trees. But I haven't been able to find them. I got a cool shot of them when they're really fresh. Yep, I hear a dove out there on the freeway. The only problem here is you get the sound of the freeway right up coming up the hill. It's the mud. Okay, the path splits again. Stay on this side because poison oak's on the other side. And I just wander through the woods. There's my drone. I'm gonna come up in the spring and get some cool bark shots. I didn't get to do it this year. My drone has the coolest bark. It's about like my U-bark picture that I have. And we're coming back out to the main Hieglen Loop Trail again. Oh, something in the bush. Probably a bird. And here's the main trail. And that way goes back to the cell tower. And that way goes back down to Hieglen Loop and Woodbrook.